Welcome to Primo RV Center, and inside a brand new, stunning 2025 208BHS, Apex's most popular and our most popular family trailer on the market here. This is optioned with the Murphy bed option. We do try to bring in both. A few less of the Murphy bed, but we always get demand for the Murphy bed, so we always like to stock it in this model just to give you a wide variety. We're going to take you through some of the standard features for 2025, some of the new additions inside and out. And we will start just up front here. I'm going to start with one of the additions. So if you've seen a 2024 or 2023 208, this particular window, whether it's a queen bed or Murphy bed, is not there. So that is an addition that customers were asking for, and it makes perfect sense, especially in this model. When you're sitting out the couch, that ability to see outside, especially if you have kids, you can keep an eye on everybody or family, pets, things like that. So, and again, it gives you that cross ventilation. So when the door is closed, you now get that cross flow of air. So this unit we've also optioned in the Stargazer, kind of our most popular option on all our Apex units. We've got it open today because it's a beautiful fall day with no bug issues. If it was an issue with bugs, we've got our bug screen built in, and then we always have our blackout shade built in. So if you are somebody looking to be off-grid or taking kind of more options in sites that don't necessarily have power, this unit is uniquely set up for that. So having the Stargazer, that ability to really get the air out of here, especially if you don't have power. Paired with that, in the standard off-grid package, you're going to have a 3-speed out fan. And you'll notice here, for a small trailer, how many windows we have. And we have these huge opposing windows here that really do a great job of getting that hot air out. Again, opening all those up. So when you first get there, you have 200 watts of standard solar on here. So again, you have some power there to be able to run those fans, and something we can help you with. So if you're looking to be kind of extended multi-days, we'll certainly talk to you about some different battery options that are going to let you do that. So great little feature here they added a couple years ago now is the privacy curtain. So again, at nighttime, you've got some privacy when it's in bed mode, and you can pull that across for an extra place to change, things like that. What I love about their Murphy bed design is you don't lose that beautiful front windshield that lets in so much light. So you still get that advantage, but you have that couch should you want to come inside, have some meals inside here with a bigger family, just relax, watch a movie, those kinds of things. We've got some storage built in below. So that could be an area where you tuck away some shoes, kind of just inside the door, kind of a great spot for that. We do have 120 volt and USB on both sides of the bed, and especially when it's in sofa mode, very handy if you're just relaxing there, want to plug in, recharge, look up the day's weather, those kind of things, see what's happening in the world. You do have an emergency exit here as well. So again, that window can be left out 6 inches, which is very helpful if it's raining, but you still want that airflow when you're off grid. We've got LED lights throughout here and great storage on either side of the bed. So you've got hanging storage on both sides. And then we've got just a ton of storage up top here, so very deep. And you can get all the way through there. So again, tons of room to leave things, kind of leave some sweaters, things like that, rain gear, things you're naturally going to want to bring with you. As we first come in the door, we are going to have our removable Bluetooth speaker here. Very handy. You can take it to the table, take it to the beach. It has a built-in docking station. You have an additional USB if you want to tuck a phone up there as well, charge it. And then we've got our switch for our awning, got our switch for our slide. We've got our under awning light here. We do have a great handy outlet here for the kitchen or for anything else you may wish to plug in. Continuing from 2024's models, we've got the standard drawers now in the kitchen. So great little feature that people were asking for. They added last season. We've got our nice deep stainless steel sink. Massive, great little way to hide the morning dishes too, so you can get to them later on in the day. High-rise faucet, nice and easy to quick and fill that pot or pan for outside cooking. Again, lots of natural light in here. You've got your 2-burner Greystone cooktop, microwave just below, and then furnace dead central here. And then just above my head, we do have the cooling power of ACs, should you have that 30 amp service plug-in. Continuing with kitchen, we've got our 8 cubic foot fridge here. So it does have an off-grid mode, which is great. The Furrion fridges do have a mode that will sip power. So certainly if you've cooled it down on the home or on the road, then when you get to the site, if you want to be able to, again, sip power, you can use that off-grid mode. Great storage here. Lots of pantry space. Additional space where we can, again, keep kids' items back here, but also pantry items. We are set up for television, so we can add a mount or mount-in TV should you have a preference for one, but you can add it at any time. Location is here, and you do have a digital antenna on the roof. All the hookups are there as well. Just below the TV mount location, we've got our ignition for our furnace. We've got built-in security features here, like our carbon monoxide detector. You'll have an outlet along the floor just below that. Great, very handy here at the dinette if you want to be able to work or plug in a laptop. We've got lots of storage in the dinette, so 2 easy access doors from the front, but then easy to get to items from the top. And this will make a great 4th bed option. So nice and easy to drop that down. You're going to have blackout shades on all your windows here, so fabric shades here. As we come into the bunk area, very, very handy. So you do have the ability to lift this guy up. So should you want to carry some taller cargo back here, should you want to put some bikes back here, you could also turn this floor area into a dog bed should you wish, or a third bunk option. So I've seen families do that too if they're bigger. We've got windows in both bunks, separate shades here, which everybody appreciates, especially the young kids. And then we've got lights in the bunks as well. So again, very, very bright. Our power converter just along the floor. It is lithium ready should you wish to add lithium batteries in the future or right away. And then we've got our skylight above our tub, so it's a little bit taller for those who are tall in stature. And then lots of room in here, lots of room for adding extra hooks, things like that. But you've got great storage in the medicine cabinet as well as your vanity. And then we do have that fan to be able to suck out that humidity when it starts to get a little warmer. We're going to transition to outside now, guys, and show you some of the updates here. So as we come up front, still with our Lippert steady steps here, so very handy. You're going to notice one of those updates right here. So we've got a glassed-in door with our window going right through. And then again, that's our extra window that has just been added for 25. Our awning going right up against that front compartment. As we come around here on our Primo edition here, so this is not something from the factory. We do have a power jack we put on all our Nanos, not something available from the factory currently, but something we've done for a few years. We've got two standard 20-pound tanks up front. We've got room for multiple batteries. We have a battery cutoff switch, so very handy when you're going to storage with that 200 watts of solar on the roof, that you can put the kill switch on, kill all the power going to the unit, so nothing is draining the batteries. But now that solar can still charge those batteries, so when you come back to pick it up, it is going to be fully charged, ready to go. 4 oversized jacks, wonderful pass-through storage, so all Nanos are a full 7.5 feet wide. We've got our charge controller here as well, just inside, so you could double the amount of solar based on that charge controller, so you could do another 200 watt panel if you wanted to. And then we have our light switch facing forward. Again, our awning running right from that front compartment right to the edge of the standard outside kitchen in a 208. We've got our Linda hand here. Pair that with our Lippert steady steps, which have the individual feet, so you can adjust to terrain that's, again, not quite flat. Standard aluminum wheels, which they brought out in 2023. And we've got our new on-demand hot water tanks. You've got an endless supply of hot water, and especially with a unit like this where you have beds that certainly are sized for teenagers. Having some teenagers in my own house, sometimes those showers get a little longer. Here, if you've got that supply of water, you can really basically have endless hot showers. You also have a 50-gallon freshwater tank on board here, so again, that helps with those little bit longer showers as well. You've got a propane gas hookup back here just below our kitchen, so that works very well with the griddle, but you could also plug in a barbecue. We've got USB as well as 120 volt. We've got our little extra fridge here. Again, 2 windows in the bunk, so each bunk gets its own window with screen. We are pre-set up now as well for 2025 with the ability to add a hitch. So you're going to see those 2 little bolt holes there. So it's got tabs that are ready to add the hitch. The hitch is rated at 350 pounds if you wish to add it. So handy for bikes or e-bikes. It is something we keep in stock. So if you want to decide at the last minute to add it, we certainly can for you. You've got a pre-hookup for a Lippert separate ladder, which we keep in stock. You have a backup camera prep, so you could add a backup camera of your choice at any time. And we do try to keep some in stock as well, should you wish. Coming around the back side, we've got our hookup for 30 amp service. Hollow bumper where you could choose to store a sewer hose. We've got our hookup for cable and satellite. Black and gray. We have our black tank flush, our water hookup, and then we have hot and cold water back here with our outside shower. So very handy for rinsing off at the beach. If you do travel with pets, rinsing them off. We've got our slide out here that's going to come out a full 3.5 feet, so it really opens everything up. And I didn't mention on the inside, but what's great with all of the Nano slide outs is they've really thought them through, so you can get to everything that you want to. In this case, the only thing that would be blocked, which for most people is not an issue, is the television viewing area, which in this case standard, there isn't one. So unless you add a TV, that is about the only thing that's blocked. So in your driveway at home, you don't have to open a slide to prep for a trip. Massive oversized gate valve here, so if you have, say, half of that 50 gallons of water left over after a trip, you can very quickly, within 10 seconds, get rid of it. And then we've got, again, our emergency exit window, which we can leave open in the rain. We've got our fill for that 50-gallon freshwater tank. And coming back around to our beautiful front cap here, we've got that 3/4 length cap with big windshield, 2 front-facing LED lights, making it very easy to use as you come in at a later fall night here. We'd invite you out to Primor Beach Center to come have a closer look at this brand new 208 BHS in the Murphy Bed Edition.